Now the Australians fighting to save their sinking homes. Many have already forked out thousands on repairs for an issue they say council should pay for.
I just want to get it all fixed up so I could enjoy it with my grandkids.
A dodgy drain, a sacked council with a sewerage problem, and a row of residents with sinking homes who refuse to pipe down.
Casey Council, stop with the corruption and fix our homes.
It's draining to think this storm water issue has plunged into its 10th year. But that's the reality for grandparents Barb and Tony Cassar.
I don't come out here.
Why don't you come out here, Barb?
I don't think it's safe enough to come out here.
The Cassars moved into their family home more than 20 years ago. Back then, the roof was in one piece and grout was enough to keep the tiles together, no sticky tape required. But in 2011, a 1 in 500 year flooding event hit their suburb in Melbourne's southeast, and this is where the issues began. The flood sent water so high in parts that jet skis appeared on suburban streets. In the short term, Barb and Tony thought they'd survived without major damage until the cracks started to appear. A year or two after the flood, their roof and floor split into pieces after their backyard began dropping away. We measured that over the past few years, Barb and Tony's yard has sunk 40 centimetres from the old levels, and with the home just hanging on, Barb has had to stop grandkids Ariana and Ashton from playing out the back at Grandma's.
I'm scared they could fall over and hurt themselves. And I don't like coming out the back door, but I have to. I've got to put wash it out there. It's scary.
The exact cause of the sinkage has been harder to measure, but there's no doubt the damage is centred around the spot where a council stormwater pipe runs beneath their yard and through to neighbours like Brett Dykes.
Just mind your step, because the big crack is a tripping hazard.
Is that a result of the sinkage?
Yes.
Goodness me.
Brett has lived next door to Barb and Tony for 3 years, and when he arrived with his wife and 5 kids, his block was crack-free and level. But that's no longer the case for Brett either.
It's depressing coming outside, and I'm not sure what to do.
The damage is clearest at Brett's place when 16-year-old Lockie tries to shoot hoops. What used to be the perfect backyard basketball court is now a slippery slope, with every shot rolling down collapsed concrete to the folded fence line that sits above the infamous council pipe.
If the house were to be unlivable, would you have any options?
No. No. We got nowhere else to go.
The street in question lies in Melbourne's infamous city of Casey, where the council was sacked in February for alleged corruption. Since then, Jenny Pack, who owns a medical clinic a few doors up from Brett, has helped rally locals together.
It really breaks my heart to see all the residents suffering.
On behalf of the group, Jenny says that while the flood may have started the sinking, the placement of the council pipe under their properties made it worse. Jenny says council was told of these concerns 6 years ago, but only recently agreed to install a new pipe outside the residents' fence line.
They're still denying that it has nothing to do with all the cracks in all our homes.
In a statement, James Collins, Casey's planning director, says, "We understand the residents' concerns. However, council's stormwater infrastructure has been investigated and found not to be the cause. An independent geotechnical investigation determined that the subsidence was a result of the 1 in 500 year flooding event."
Residents don't accept the council claim that the damage to their homes was caused by the flood. But even if that was the case, it doesn't explain why works to replace the pipe only began recently. The works are due to be completed in February 2021, a full decade on from when the flood occurred.
But for residents, the priority is still to get council to accept responsibility for the damage to their homes. Damage which has already left Barb and Tony out of pocket almost $50,000.
So, Barb, council gets your money, and what do you get back?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
You can read the full statement from Casey Council on our website.